Now to talk the importance of organ donation is Dr. Ali Raja, Vice Chair of Emergency Medicine at Mass General Brigham. Dr. Raja, thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Ben.
All right, so how critical is organ donation right now in the U.S., and what do people at home need to understand about that need?
Ben, it's incredibly critical. Right now, over 100,000 Americans are waiting for a transplant. And we lose people every single day simply because you don't get organs to turn up in time. So what I really want people at home to know is that transplant isn't some elective choice. For these patients, it's really the only way forward. I mean, there are treatments like dialysis and they're lifesavers, but ultimately they're just a bridge that can't replace what a healthy organ can do. There's a massive gap between the people who need help and the organs that are available. So when someone registers as an organ donor, they're potentially saving a lot of lives.
Yes, we're hearing kidney donation is especially urgent. So can you explain how living donation works and why someone might consider donating a kidney?
Absolutely, Erica. So you're right. Kidneys are the biggest need because kidney failure is just so common. The amazing thing, though, is that a person doesn't have to wait until they pass away to help. They can actually be a living donor. And it turns out that most people with just one kidney live perfectly normal, healthy lives. In fact, the surgery is actually minimally invasive now with the recovery of just a few weeks, not even months. People do it because it really changes everything. And it can mean that the recipient never needs to touch a dialysis machine again.
Wow, yeah, it's quite a life-changing gift. So people hear about the waiting list, the recipients, and they assume it can take forever. How does that list actually work, and who gets priority?
It's a good question, Ben, because the list isn't just some line where you take a number and then wait your turn. It's this really sophisticated matching system designed to be as fair as possible. So when an organ becomes available, there's a computer system that looks at blood type and the size of the organ and how sick the recipient patients are. That's why some patients can wait years, but others only have to wait months. It's a combination of factors. It's not random, it's highly regulated, and the goal is to get the right organ to the right person. And that ensures that every donated organ is matched to the most compatible patient possible.
Okay, all important information. Dr. Raja, as always, thanks for being with us.